I'm going to get out my gauge ray. I have got a sewing box. Well, here, I'll lug it up in the bag I got the shit room with. It's my gauge ray. I'm going to begin on my gauge ray. Actually, it's well, it's actually not, but it's full of good things. Anyway, starting with elastic. I have much sewing elastic of many different widths. Quality but basic. And this is the epitome of it. My best sewing project ever, darling. Yeah, it's overkill. Problem is, it's a tiny headlock. Very small, very light, very efficient. Takes 3 dribble A's. Makes light for ages. Anyway, it's not too bad a light when actually using it. Doesn't look good on that, but very useful little light, proper job. £2. Problem is, comes on this rubbish elastic strap. I've got it still because it'll be useful for something when I've got a lighter material and I want to patch it with it. But it's very poonus, could be useful. Sometimes there's too much quality and thickness in something and it doesn't really help. And as for this, looks like absolute overkill. Thing is, I've got the headlight thing. And, well, I've put it over my headphones now, it's a bit tighter, but normally it goes over my hat. It doesn't need adjustable things because I'm sewing it, making it, right. But I've got the headlight thing, so anything too tight for anything more than a few minutes, and it's like being stabbed in the head from every direction, and the pain shooting, transfer pain from the, tension headaches, no, just, misery. So it's got its head strap to hold it, so it doesn't slip down. And it's got just enough grip to stop it in. So despite the fact it seems like the ultimate in overkill for a light, it's that big. It's it's such a comfortable headlight. I love this. But it's a bit short on the bracket. I've got a thinner one here because there is a thinner version. I've only got his bracket on, and it's only got the 2 side straps because it was just a one piece. So, well, this one's actually pulled through, but usually I sew it around the edges. But there's no clip for the top head, so I've got to put it on really tight, otherwise the light won't still clip in. I could try mounting a plastic attachment, but in my experience that's usually not worth doing. So it's an absolute bitch to sew it and get it on. So elastic. I've got more than one of them, hence I've got more than one strap. What else? Wool. 2 colours. Black, obviously. Yes, second-hand from charity shop, and yes, it's in skeins that have been washed. I'll sew with I've got to do my blanket with a darning needle. One gets in a mixed pack of sewing needles. It's a dark olive drab fleece blanket. It's a doll. It was £4, and it's so hard to find a dark brown or dark green polyester fleece blanket. I want a polyester fleece blanket. I like my polymers. They are useful. I like cotton. I like natural stuff. But plastic is very useful. That's why plastic waste bugs me. Polymers are amazing things. Anyway, it's dark olive drab, right? It was £4. All off the net. It'll be 15-20 quid, and who knows what's going to turn up. And yeah, it can be returned, but fair. But the idiots, the manufacturer, is a supermarket, home range. Put a coat satin style dark brown ribbon around it, and because it stretches on one, they left a sellotape underneath it, stitched in. I had to go because it cracked up, and it's just a satin edge, dark brown satin edge, and a dark olive green blanket. That's just shit, and it's annoying, and it's extra stuff I don't need a logo wash. But I'm going to need to hem it, and I've got 2 thicknesses. I use the thicker one for wrapping the, well, I'm half Scottish, so unfortunately, not being black, I don't have, like, dreads, but there's a mix of dreads and hair. I wrap them, so they don't bug me. Anyway, I've got some thinner stuff. The thin stuff's going to edge under the hem, so it's not too rigid, and it's cheap cotton tape. The thick stuff will be for the short ends. And the wool is just a lock stitch it, like old-fashioned woolen blanket stuff. Yeah. What else? I've got 2 colours of thread. I did only have black. Although I meant to get another colour because I've got socks. I finally have to renew my socks. Knee-high, so they don't fall down my ankle. Ankle socks don't snap. It's not worth it. Anyway, Problem is, my old ones are still usable. They've kind of worn through and turned into a cheese grater, so I can't wear them out. Otherwise, I end up with no skin on my feet. Which just compounds the general pain on my feet. But they're fine for like me dancing. Anyway, those are quite distinct. But the problem was, I got one batch of the old school knee-high that were really good, and I couldn't get enough. So I ended up with some that were they had a higher amount of polyester. They changed it. Excuse me, I got those first, then I bumped into back to the other one. So I was going to do that classic thing where you just say that little dib of coloured thread on the top. Yeah, that's it. But I can use my green now for me. It's a little light. Well, actually, the green is exactly the same colour as the blanket. So it's there on the thing. That's why I keep looking there. The wall's not quite the same, but it looks okay because it's the classic way to do an old school edge of a blanket. It's the same tone, just lighter. And it was second-hand and cheap. What else? Oh, one of my favourite materials. And that's not really a great example. What else do we need to do? It's not you. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Ha! Herringbone webbing. This is brilliant. Polyester. I've sewed a loop at one end. I've hemmed it at the other. It's good for attaching loads. It works as a bandage because it curls round well. So it kind of holds it. So it's got the herringbone effect, which means it can stretch and curve around things. Being polyester, it's easy to wash and it dries well and it's strong. I've never had this stuff even ask me, let alone beg me for a knot. It just does up and stays does up. Done it. It never damages what it's put on. Mine is put on carefully. And it always stays put. We use for all sorts of things. It's a bit thick for wrapping dreads. No bit too end volume, so you can't take it. What else? Oh, what else was in here? Oh, my thimble. My old school thimble. Oh, damn it. I think I'll do it and my recording session. Not sure yet. Thimble, good for when fixing rucksacks and things. Pliers are more helpful. What with the strength and the way I sew and how to sew things can seem to be possible. And, yeah. Paper pattern for the lining. Assorted clips off the trousers. I usually put on buttons. And a mixed pack of needles. Some headphone buds for some reason that have ended up in there. I suppose the safe. Cotton bud container. I got one of those homeless. I was homeless for one. And I washed it. I think it's a cotton bud container. It's really cool. That's my box within my box. What else? A new material. Kind of like car seat belt nylon webbing. But not like the normal one with the straight. It's another herringbone one, though it doesn't stretch. I try not to buy things if I don't know a specific use for them, but this I just had to get. It's got to be useful. I'll do something with it. A million elastic bands. There's a whole section of just offcuts, trimmings, bits and bobs, including the poo elastic from Pharcyde. Oh yeah, that's good then. That's from the headlight. But it's very poo-ness, may help, because it's very light and thin, and it's got an easy stretch. Oh, when I use elastic to fix bags, it's not for the stretch, they're sewn on firm, it's just because it's a neat, edged, easy to finish off variable thing. And yeah, the rubber dash polymer strands will eventually perish, but I think the work cycle will fall apart for that. And they're sewn down well, so the base material should hold. It's a lot easier than pissing about hemming things or buying specific patching materials and stuff. Oh, it needs to be patched, it shreds and pulls it. Yeah, stitching time saves 9. I don't always manage to sort of manage that. And besides, they develop holes, and those holes can often go on for a very long time. And just stay the same, then all of a sudden, dunk. Yes, of course, the aluminium struts emerge out the back at the top. I've now sewn them neatly with elastic patches, so they can come out if they want, but they don't rip the bone. For a while there was a fluffy, tufty mess, then I fixed it. What else? Bits of shoelace, super glue, well wrapped so it doesn't lose its solvent. I'm observing my time. Oh, a thinner version of the herringbone webbing. Which actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Still too high volume for dread wrapping. It's a little bit too narrow. But I'm useful for something. Oh, I mainly use cotton ropes actually on me large rucksacks and me water loads, and but sausages. Classic blanket. They respond best to the herringbone polyester type webbing material, which is extremely useful. What else? What else be it? That's it. The basic nylon webbing, line type found on bag straps. Oh, some of this is sewing shop stuff. Some of this is offcuts from stuff that's died, and all I can do is save a few pieces for these. Some things I bought specifically. I've got a really good bit of thick elastic, which is actually a fucking crappy charity belt. But it was 50p in a charity shop, and it's still strong, but it's a slightly finer grade of elastic. Part of it is just a collection, yeah. But I can use it if I need it. I don't keep it for the sake of keeping it. And I've got all sorts to do. There are many things. Anyway, I need to quit this. And I think I'll bring my chat time. Oh, environmental disturbance of it again. And a clip. Oh, these are useful. The ultimate in peg your insoles out. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, the shop's not doing it, but I've got quite a few.